Greetings, YouTube. Happy Friday. Only one thing will really make it a happy Friday, and that's if we get the missing Battlegrounds compensation that we missed because Kabam's system, once again, for like the second time in 3 seasons, I think, didn't give us the Battlegrounds objectives. Instead of compensation, we get this. I feel like that needs to be the title of this video. By the way, let's just check it to make sure at least the Battlegrounds objectives are finally back. Well, they are. Yay! You might win one, you might not, but you'll get 600 trophy tokens just for trying 3 Battlegrounds rounds, so that's good. Come on, Kabam. Alright, let's check it out. Half of a tier 6 basic, half of a tier 3 alpha. 25% of a tier 6 class catalyst fragment crystal. If this was a selector, I would be all over promoting this. And I guess you could argue that this is the retail price now of tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha, $60 US plus tax where applicable. So in that sense, it sort of does feel like the bonus item is the 25% tier 6 class catalyst fragment crystal. But again, when something's a crystal, it's 1 out of 6 class-based RNG. So if you were to buy all 4, you would be 2/3 of the way to taking a 6-star to rank 4, or maybe, just maybe, taking a 6-star to rank 5, or a 7-star to rank 2, depending on what your rank up goal is. There is no gold attached to this offer. I still think that is a huge mistake and something that we have seen a growing trend with in this game. It is also a growing trend because for years and years, Kabam would give 24 hours. And now they give anywhere from 2 to 3 days on an offer. And in this case, it's 3 days. Which also tells me, if you missed my video on it, I had to do a recording before I crashed asleep last night, that Kabam has laid off 12% of its workforce due to economic conditions. Now, this is not as big of a workforce layoff as their November layoff, which was also around the same time that Cyber Weekend and gifting came, and my guess is both of those were healthy economic results to Kabam's bottom line. So just because they lay off people doesn't mean the game is ending, doesn't mean, you know, this book is closing. But it does mean something, usually, that the economics are not as good as they had hoped, but still maybe not terrible. Somewhere, as the kids would say, in the mid area. That's how I feel about this offer, ironically. It's a mid offer. It's not the worst thing I've seen. It's not the best. I wish it was for units. If it was for the equivalent of $30 worth of units, like imagine if this was 800 to 850 units. I would buy all 4 of them instantly. This is why I hoard units like a responsible loser. Because I really, really want to make them, well, worthwhile. Although I say that, and now I'm opening 200 units worth of Paragon crystals every night, aka 1 Paragon crystal. And I'm opening no 6 stars, still no 7 stars, and really just 4 and 5 stars. So that's not necessarily the most responsible. But yeah, who's this for? Well, I guess we don't know the answer to that question either, although I do have friends that always send me what the offers of other progressions are. This would be at least a Thronebreaker offer, but probably a Paragon offer, given that Thronebreakers desperately need these items, and so Kabam likes to jack up the cost for, you know, supply and demand reasons. Whew. Well, remember, it's Arena Wins Day. It is also Science Comment. And this is, of course, for Paragon players. I guess you all who are Thronebreaker are always like a day ahead or a day behind. I lose track on it. Either way, Kabam compensation, you know? Just give everybody 800 trophy tokens in their endgame inbox. It's not going to break the economy of the game. And it would be a really nice gesture. But we don't live in a world where that's a thing. So I'm going to give this offer a C. It's an average grade. If you need them, I understand purchasing it, but there's nothing extra special about it until they give us Tier 6 class catalyst selectors instead of crystals.